The Minister of Power, Adelabu Adebayo, has kicked off the smart metering project for all Nigerian Army installations nationwide at the 9th Brigade Ikeja Military Cantonment, Lagos. The initiative is to ensure proper metering of electricity consumption in all Nigerian Army barracks.
The smart meters are tamper-proof. You cannot bypass the smart meters. And you also have a mobile app where you can get your statements, tune of your consumption on a monthly basis, so that it is so transparent and it is credible.
Speaking on the importance of the project, the minister emphasized its role in increasing electricity supply to Army installations as it aligns with President Tinubu's objectives to prioritize electricity supply to the armed forces. To finance the installation of smart meters across military formations, a sum of 12.7 billion naira was approved by the president.
This is one of Mr. President's objectives when we talk about renewed hope agenda to ensure that electricity supply to Nigeria, to the armed forces, is prioritized and they do not suffer from any of our utility supply. And with the installation of the smart meters, we're able to know what each individual consumer consumes on a monthly basis, and we are able to make appropriate billing so that there is no room for estimated billing. We want to make estimated billing a thing of the past in Nigeria. We have the approval of Mr. President for a sum of 12.7 billion naira to enable us install meters in all the military formations. But this is being released in tranches. Today, a quarter of the money has been released, which is why I have to be here myself personally to inspect and validate the execution of this contract.
The managing director of the Higher Global Service Limited, Ashade Olatunbosu, outlined the different types of meters available, including single-phase, three-phase options, and the maximum demand capacities.
We are a utility company, like you rightly heard from the Honorable Minister. We are into smart metering, and our role is to ensure that every homes within the power sector in Nigeria are fully metered, and every energy deposited by the distribution companies are well accounted for. We have single phase, we have three phase, and we have what we call maximum demand meters. Our three phase is 100 amps, and the single phase as well is 100 amps. Then the maximum demand meter depends on the load with which they are going on. It could be ranging from 200 amps to 500 amps or even 1,000 amps.
The company's responsibilities include installing and operating the meters, with consumers accessing electricity data and services through a dedicated mobile app.
We all know the major challenge faced by the Nigerian Army, like Honorable Minister has mentioned, is inadequate power supply. So what we are trying to do is to mitigate the challenges between the DISCOs and the Nigerian Army or Nigerian military generally. So our role is to come and manage the whole system, whereby every occupant of apartment within the barracks are responsible for their usage. If Army decides to give them a certain amount of money in a month on a monthly basis, that's what they will be restricted to. So if you take more than that, then you bring the money from your pocket to augment it.
Our plan is to ensure that in the next 4 to 5 years, we should be able to install a minimum of 2 million meters in Nigeria, so that in the next 4 to 5 years, the gap will have been significantly reduced, if not completely eliminated. This is one of the steps to be taken in ensuring that in the long run, Nigerians enjoy 24/7 functional, reliable, uninterrupted, and cost-effective electricity. With that, the issue of estimated billing will not be there again, and consumers will be satisfied with their bills, and this will improve collections by the electricity distribution companies. Once they improve collections, liquidity will flow into the sector, and all the players and the operators in the sectors will be able to get value for money.
Addressing the nationwide metering gap, Adebayo stated that the Presidential Metering Initiative has been inaugurated to accelerate installation and enhance electricity access and affordability to all Nigerians. Mosumola Ogiulu. Arise News, Lagos.